All right, Jerry Kelly, even par 71. Can you talk us through your round today?
Yeah, I mean, I'm really happy with the way I battled. I wasn't feeling the best. I usually don't chew on Advil, but I had to today, so I'm happy that I pushed through what's going on. And one loose shot really, where I took it really easy, and that wasn't very smart. So, but kept it at even par, so everything goes under. I don't have to get anything back after today, so I like where I'm at.
We've heard even par is a good score here. Is that something you'd agree with?
It's a good score. I'd like that to be my highest. I think it's out there for the taking right now. There's no question. You just have to hit it straight. If you don't hit it straight, it's not out there for the taking at all. But I got the ball in position all day. My one mistake was from the middle of the fairway, so it kind of shocked me. But yeah, I'm pleased with where I'm at.
We're going to open up for questions on your left here.
Yeah, Joe. The wrist, did it happen yesterday, and how did it
No,
affect?
it's been going on. It's been going out of joint for about a couple months, and it just inflamed so bad the last week or so. I've been having it worked on constantly, and that's aggravating it more. So it's inflamed, and I was hoping it was going to be better. It is better. I mean, I could barely play 3 holes yesterday, so I'm not used to not feeling my body. I don't even take one Advil, much less as much as I took today. So, but I started warming up and I felt it right away. So I had to. I couldn't protect it. I found out what happened yesterday when I protected that last hole that I played. I just held onto it and it shanked off to the right. So I had to at least numb it and just kind of swing through it.
On your right.
Jerry, on the other side of things, as far as good feelings, you're walking up 18 and the galleries are flocking to you. Just getting the support you have out on this course, what does that mean to you in this tournament?
I mean, it means a lot. I mean, they gave me a lot of energy today. I could have got down on myself after a couple of long 3 putts. They were tough ones, but anytime I'm over par in a hole, it hits me. And they kept me up. And they got a little quiet after I chunked it in the water on that one hole, but I don't blame them for that one. But no, they're have always been so great to me, and I appreciate all of it. And that's why we want to do well in Wisconsin, because they give us so much.
Back here on your left.
Jared, 2 questions. When did the wrists first start? I know you said a couple months ago, but do you remember, can you pinpoint when it first happened?
One day I was driving and I just went like this on the wheel, and when I got to this side of it, it just completely went out of joint, and I couldn't do anything with it. So, find a way to I don't want to press on it, but I was able to press on it, splay my hand open, and kind of get it back into where it could sit okay. But it's just so inflamed and so tender that I can't work on it. And
Is that frustrating? I mean, doing something as simple as just driving?
Yeah, I'm old, man. Sorry. Just wait until you roll over in bed and crack a rib, man. And trust me, it happens. It sucks. But you never know what it's going to be. A sneeze. I mean, obviously, I had probably wore it out hitting balls. And then that's what happened. I turn it the wrong way in a car. It's usually a trauma from something that you don't even remember, that you don't even think about. and then it shows itself somewhere else, and you're like, well, yeah, it wasn't driving the car that did it, but I have no idea. I know that's the first time I felt it, but it was a shocking. I mean, there's a lot of little bones, little joints in there, and they get off. It's not fun, but it's just rest, which I don't take.
Yeah. And I know the past couple of days you were talking about the smoke from the wildfires that could have had an effect today. It seems like it's a pretty clear day. I didn't know if there was any lingering effects that played a role out there.
Asked my wife last night.
Oh,
It'll get you snoring, but no, I think we've played in LA and some other cities enough that this is nothing compared to, especially Shanghai. That is nothing compared to that. That's like volcano type action over there.
We'll stay here on your left.
Okay.
Jerry, can you compare the vibe of a senior tour major in your home state versus what you get every year at the AmFam? It seemed like it was a little bit heightened today.
Yeah, I think so. I think local is awesome, but we've got even more than local here. We've got from all over the state, and we've got a lot of people from out of state. So the U.S. Opens, U.S. Senior Opens, are more destination golf tournaments. I tell you what, I don't know if they could be as much fun walking up 18 and winning, but I'd sure like to find out.
We've got two more on your right.
Jerry, you mentioned that you hadn't been here since 1984, since you won, and then Mike Small, when we caught up with him, said he played with you and Steve a little bit or whatever, and it was hard to figure out how to play 9. Are you still figuring some things out? Did you figure some stuff out today? How difficult is it?
Well, what I told them last week when I came, even that up tee that they played today, it's really hard to hit the fairway. You've got to shade it to the right because it runs down off the left. You run down off the left, you've got absolutely nothing. So I held it up to the right. I had an alleyway going up through the green. I didn't realize how sloped it was until I got up there, and I was like, wow, that was a pretty good shot. But at least there's a spot you can go to the right and chip across the green. If you go in the left rough, you're laying up, or you're knocking it through the green, and then you've got, if you don't go too far in the bunker, you've got a really tough bunker shot coming back. So it's a really good par 5.
Last one here on your left.
Based on how you've practiced coming in here and how you feel, did you meet or exceed your expectations today?
I mean, they changed once I got out there. No, I wouldn't have played. If you'd have given me even par this morning, I would have said, yeah, I'll sit back and have a few beers and watch everybody play and go get them on the next 3 days. So like I said, I'm pleased with where I'm at. I'm disappointed in just letting myself relax too much on one. I mean, I didn't think there was any trouble anywhere to be had. I didn't give that water any credence because I wasn't even going near it, and it was just a bad shot. And I don't know. I'm not going to do that again.
Thanks for your time, Jerry.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Jerry.